What was that YouTube? It's your boy Zell. And we spin it again and again and again because we'll never get tired. Well, I know I don't get tired, but I'm not Kevin Gates. Yes, Lord. YouTube, I just got inspired from watching this video called Stop Being a Coward, Stop Hiding Like a Coward. And essentially, it was a guy putting up a front behind his humor because he wanted people to resonate with that laughter. He wanted to feel accepted some way or the other. And he didn't care about how he really felt. He was just going off of what he thought was right in the moment. His character got attacked, but he just kept putting on the front. And that really resonated with me, bro. That really resonated with me. Cause I took this red pill shit and I'm like, yeah, it's the truth of the world, which it is. But like I said, never take anything without a grain of salt, bro. It's always an exception. And like I'm saying, I done been told some mean, some bad, nasty shit in my life, bro. And I'm the type of person where in my past, I would if I get told some bad shit, I'd cry about it like a bitch. But then I realized, what am I crying for? I'm making them feel better. If they said some hurtful shit, that's some hoe ass shit. So then I guess I just matured into this guy that if somebody says some bad shit about me, I laugh at them, and then I put in so much work that I want them to see me, and I just want to look at them and be like, what now? What the fuck you got to say now? You see me? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all because that's all I can do. This was the first thought that came into my head. At times I can be very spiteful. Now I know some people, we all have somebody that we can easily piss them off by poking the bell, by just probing. And sometimes I add fuel to the fire, bro. Sometimes I add fuel to the fire. And I understand that that's unnecessary, bro. But it's like I want to do it. So maybe I'm just selfish as fuck. Maybe I'm just a selfish ass nigga. But you know what? I'll be the first to admit that I'm a selfish ass dude, bro. At times. Because there's sometimes why I can be the most selfless motherfucker ever. When some people be like, damn, I don't know how you cool with them. I don't know how you fuck with them. It's like a paradigm shift sometimes, bro. It's like I can never be completely solid. And it's like I felt like I was faking at one point, bro, trying to be down with these people, but didn't realize that me trying to be down never garnered as much respect as me just being me. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like me for me doing things I want to do, what can I? Should I care? Why should I give any fucks? That goes to anybody. Why should you give any fucks if you're being your genuine self and people are not trying to fuck with you? Now, there's nothing wrong with being genuinely somebody that's worthwhile fucking with. See, that's the point when you mature. You become somebody that's worthwhile to fuck with. But at one point in life, I would let people's words affect my actions and let people's opinions determine whether I liked or didn't like something when in all reality that was some whole ass shit, bro. Because in reality, I was always the happiest. I was always the happiest when I was doing some shit I genuinely connected with. YouTube. And damn, the red pill has brought this out of me even more, man. It's brought this out of me even more. Because this emotional shit, bro, that was programmed, bro. That was programmed into me, son. That shit wasn't really me. Because as a child, bro, as a child, I was told I was a stoic child. I would sit in a corner and just watch everything. I've always been the type of person to observe. That's just naturally who I've been. And I feel like in social situations, I still feel that way, but I'll try to exert this demeanor over people. Like I'll try to get a joke in at the perfect time. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, I've just matured into somebody with a decent sense of humor and a good time and a punchline. You know when to time it. But in reality, I just curate that. Like, what's the difference? Do I really want to be someone that I was when I was born? Like be exactly what's natural to me? What's wrong with that? I don't understand like how that can be a wrong thing, just doing something that naturally comes easy to you. And they try to shame you for doing easy shit. People don't understand that you can take something that's easy to you and do challenging things with it. You hear me? Why would I deny something I'm good at to go do some shit I'm not good at when I could do something that I'm naturally gifted at and challenge myself? You hear me? Observe, watch. You feel me? Me, I'm the type of person through hearing somebody talk or through watching them, I can read them, bro. I can read what type of person they are. You hear me? I can read if they're like a chatty type, if they're the same type as me, the stoic type or the naturally stoic type. I can read it, bro. Uh, in all reality, don't force something upon yourself that you're not, bro. You feel me? I was watching this show, man, the childhood show, bro. And the shit really made me think of my brother in a dynamic, bro. The ultra competitive shit. And it really gave a nigga chills, bro. It really gave me chills, goosebumps and shit. Thinking about just the dynamic of me and the way I grew up, bro. And shit, this might be something deeper than I would have naturally shared with y'all, bro. But right now I'm just free throwing off the dome. Right now I'm just talking. I didn't write nothing, I didn't script nothing. I don't have nothing pre planned in mind. I just saw something. I saw a video of stop being a coward, stop hiding shit. And I felt, let me make a video where I just talk. Everything that's on my mind, I just said in the most accurate way I know how to, bro. And if y'all resonate or not, man, I know y'all can all respect. Cause I can respect somebody that just naturally themselves, bro. That's just naturally themselves. If you naturally like, let's say you're naturally quiet. Well, fuck, you just gonna vibe out and you just gonna relax. But if you're naturally energetic, don't try to dim your energy to match other people. Cause if you're naturally energetic, that's you. That's what you feel happy doing. So why would you not do that to make other people around you more comfortable? You hear me? That's stupid. You being uncomfortable. Little do you know, you being uncomfortable around people make them more uncomfortable. That's a red pill for your ass. I bet you ain't do that. I bet you ain't think about that. Just be you, man. Don't force it. Be the best you, man. Live the day, cause tomorrow we ain't worry about tomorrow. In the grand scheme of things, we looking forward towards the future. But like I said, take everything with a grain of salt, man. We not staring at the future, man. We living day by day, making progress over perfection, bro. Don't be scared of your failures. Embrace it. Embrace your failures. In my past, people would poke fun at me for certain things. Oh, your hair small as fuck. I would get self conscious about it. But them like trying to shit on me, in reality, they was preparing me because they was getting my skin thicker. And the whole time I was the smartest nigga in the class, in any class I was ever in. And you could say I'm cocky, but I don't give a fuck. I was always the smartest person in whatever class I was in. And anybody that ever felt some type of way, I would prove it over and over and over again. Just because I would joke every once in a while because I didn't feel like paying attention all the time. They were trying to dim my light, man. Tell me I'm not this, tell me I'm not that. But every single time I would prove them wrong, bro. Every single time I prove them wrong. They say, Zell, your GP only that high because you taking dual enrollment. Guess what? I got all A's, bro. I ain't got nothing to prove to niggas, but sometimes I feel like I do because people they would say nonsense to try to get a reaction out of you, bro. They'll say nonsense to try to get a reaction out of you. But you gotta know that's their whole goal. That's why sometimes when people discredit me, I laugh at them to let them know like your tactics can't fuck with me. You hear me? And I even play the game with them. I just start saying dumb shit, try to piss them off, bro. I don't know. That's that adding fuel to the fire. That's that competitiveness that just come out of me. Like I said, bro, I grew up around competitive people. I grew up being competitive. I always wanted the best guy. I'm like, yeah, let me guard him. I'll be getting my ass, but I'm still like, yeah, let me guard him. Because in my head, I'm going to win a rep. I don't know. It's just natural. It's just like that natural fire that come out of me. Like, yeah, he cool. Well, I think I'm cool too. So why we can't just clash? You hear me? I was never intimidated by somebody else's confidence, though. That's never the type of person I was. That's another red pill for that ass. Because if you're intimidated by confidence, that just means yours is lacking just that much. The same amount of hate you have for somebody is the same amount of love you don't have for yourself. That's why me showing kindness to people, I'm not forcing it. It's natural. Because I can still show that same dislike to somebody like I don't fuck with you. It's then came out sometimes where sometimes somebody done piss me off. Somebody done piss me off and I just get on a tangent while I'm emotional as fuck. And I'm just spiraling out of control saying shit. And I really mean what I'm saying. But I'm trying to control myself, but I can't. It's just like I'm like, fuck you and you this and you're that. And I don't fuck with you and fuck you. And sometimes it's hard to control. But see, nothing is wrong with understanding that you have that inside of you. But it's wrong with not realizing that you don't have control over it. Not accepting the fact that you don't have control is the first sign of neglect and the first sign of what's the word I'm looking for? What's on the tip of my tongue? Denial. You're in denial. I understand that I was too emotional, so guess what? I learned that I have emotions, and it's best to control them. Like get them to a height that I can control it at, and stay at that height. You feel me? If you have a lot of something, then use a lot of it, but just maintain it. Don't go. You hear me? It's all about balance, bro. Like I said, it's all about balance. Never have too much of something. Never have too little of another. You hear me? And the red pill has taught me that essentially I am literally the master of all things. But at the same time, I am bound to fail because that's the type of world I was born in, bro. So the mindset is what's gonna separate us, bro. If my mind, let's say I'm a Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, my mindset is, yeah, when we get on this court, I'm gonna eat them like some fucking lunch, and they're not gonna be able to fuck with me. And anybody that's not wearing my colors is an enemy, is an op, and that's how it is until the time over. Shit, you gotta embrace those qualities, and society gonna make it look like it's a bad thing, and the teacher's gonna try to make it look like it's a bad thing for wanting to fight, for wanting to be a competitive. In reality, shit, I could fight somebody and be cool with them the next day. That's the type of guy I am. Ask my brothers, ask anybody. I could fight somebody, and then I have time to cool off and think about it. Yeah, I got my licks in, they got their licks in. But when we was fighting over, it was worthwhile to fight over because I'm not going to deny it. What's the point of fighting if I'm going to say, oh, it wasn't worth fighting? Now, it was worth fighting over, but at the end, is it worth holding a grudge over? No, it's never worth holding a grudge. Unless your life is on the line, then you keep your guard up. But unless, if it's something petty, like, bro, I can fight somebody and be cool with them. But if somebody continuously disrespects me, then I have to cross the line and I'm like, fuck you. You hear me? But the red pill has brought this to my attention, bro. It's brought all this to my attention, bro. And all of these thoughts came to mind from me watching the video. Stop hiding how you feel. Stop being a coward. So YouTube, this really me unfiltered talking to y'all, bro. And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody that need to hear it. Run my shit up. We on the road to 100. We chasing that 100, bro, and we spinning. We spinning like a fucking Beyblade. Over and over and over again. Cause I don't get tired, but I'm not Kevin Gates. Share this to your mama, your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, T, papa, anybody, man. Love y'all.